Welcome back in the Urgency Intensive Day 2, the midday program. I want to thank you all for being here again. I want to thank all the speakers and panelists and all the people on the team once again for the great work and the great talks that we are having. I'm truly inspired and very happy that we're doing this. It was also great to see many things that and questions laid out also in the keynote and also yesterday that they come back. So I would like to now give the word to Bruno, who will introduce the midday program. There is a probe now going from the present to the future, and I'm super excited to see what will happen. Welcome again.
Are we ourselves only a cog in the greater system, or is ourselves only a system? As you stand in your present existence, your primal container is the cell, now slaw of skin, skull, or shell. In a perpetual transformation, we move into a different time and become all the parts again. The year is 2021, and I am here in front of you, in front of a computer. My connection to you right now is purely digital, mediated by silicon, copper, and numerous other systems and materials. But I assure you, I am human. I use my human mouth to talk to you in one of the many human languages, and I use my human brain to turn many years of experience into a stream of sounds and expressions that you have had many years to learn how to interpret. I, in my human mind, I am confused. I have learned my history, and I have understood that history repeats, or rather that it rhymes. I am confused. However, we are the butterflies with our actions giving impulse to the chain of events that inevitably will lead to the future. In an attempt to free ourselves from the shackles of fictions like infinite growth, quarterly dividends, we should conceptualize the future. This is no simple task. But why don't we heed the wisdoms of the Iroquois, the people that inhabited the lands that we now communicate as Northeast America? The great law dictates that every and any decision made should still be beneficial for 7 generations in the future. This is no simple task. Most of us can barely conceptualize how our ancestors 7 generations ago could live. So let us step into the shoes of our offspring. Let's travel to the future. Do you have a glass of water? Put it in front of you and take a deep breath. Now take your hand and slowly dip it into the glass, touching the surface of the water. And we travel into the future, 1 generation at a time. The year is 2041, 1 generation from now. I am the last pangolin. Thanks to your actions or inactions, I will not reproduce. I will not bear any more of my kind. The end of a species. As a final gift before going extinct, I played a role in making SARS-CoV-2 transmissible to humans. I hope that gave you some time to reflect. In the meantime, the human population has risen to 8.5 billion. and mine to 0. About 1 in 10 of the humans who have ever lived is alive today. Oh, hi there. I am your most favorite domesticated food crop, wheat. And boy, things are looking up for me. I can feel every day the air warmer, the sun stronger. It's wonderful. I'm happy the water engineers still prefer to divert water to me instead of preventing desertification. Things exciting. I hear soon I can be double cropped. Right here, in the Netherlands. Something normally reserved to the subtropics. How exciting! Yes, it's me, the concept of nation-state, one of humanity's most contentious creations. I've been through a lot of stress lately. But now, in 2081, I'm happy to announce a significant number for some of my most prominent incarnations. The United Kingdom has passed 1,000 years of existence. The United States 300, and the People's Republic of China has passed 100 years. Yet, with climate change now having made the previously habitable lands of over 1 billion people inhospitable, I am as in flux as ever. But no matter what, I keep being summoned as a common flag for humans to organize themselves. We have just passed 2100, the year many climate scientists created their graphs towards. Which one of the predicted curves turned out to be right? I am language. And I wonder if I have ever been sufficient to communicate all the different findings and discussions on that topic. If you would have made the most radical changes to your energy consumption and environmental practice policies, now is the year that global warming would reach its peak at a 2 degrees increase compared to 1980. However, it rather seems to be 3 degrees right now, and ever increasing. I am language, and while this might still sound like English to your ears, this is merely an interpretation of your mind. By now, the world might have switched from the colonial European languages to something else, Mandarin or Arabic, or as early 21st century trends continued, one of the major Indian languages. And with improved translation technology, language is no barrier anymore. Ancestor of a century. It is now 2121. Heed me, as I am the phoenix, the mythological creature that keeps arising from ashes every time I die in a magnificent fire. The optimists among you keep summoning me to give them hope. After rain comes sunshine. After the apocalypse, life might flourish. I don't doubt life's ability to survive humanity's over-eagerness to build, live, and spread. Yet, will your biology keep up with the extreme conditions you create? Anyway, out of your ashes, your leftovers, other creatures will arise, better adapted to this changed world, hopefully learning the lessons you couldn't. "2141 has arrived. I am a computer. All Bitcoin has been mined. Yet, I am sure with my help, all problems have been solved. And we live now in a post-scarcity society. Sure, there are still difficulties, but I am confident that I just need to create one more innovation to solve all problems around the corner. Just a bit more. Just a bit more. Just a bit more advanced. Just a bit more specialized. And all your problem can be solved by me. Sea levels might have risen 4 meters, and temperatures by 6 degrees. But look at the bright side. Zuid-Limburg is now one of the main Dutch urban areas, and it's only a 1-hour train ride to get to the beach instead of 3. I am here with you every step of the way. Just like clothing has accompanied you for tens of thousands of years. I will not abandon you. And with all my advancements, I am faster, smaller, and carbon neutral. Wow. It's me again. What a travel. I feel different, yet the same. I am human. 140 years ago, your ancestors sat behind a computer, participating in an event on institutions, on climate change and art. Let's take a look at the world around us. How it has changed, how it's still the same, in a way. How their actions, their perturbations, and that of systems and ideas they created, our ancestors, how did that lead us to the world that we are in today? How can we help them in their inquiry? Right. Feel that biological extension. Feel the stretching of time. And recompose yourself. Recompose yourself. You, within the systems of society and the systems within you. We shall all become together in the future again.